Good morning.
You're right in the sun.
I've been talking about this all week long, Matt. What is today?
What is today? What, 6 months?
Happy 6 months. Can you guys believe it already? I can't.
I'll show a picture of her in her bathing suit.
Yeah, we've been taking progress pictures.
Did you have breakfast of any kind?
No, I was gonna finish this off. There's just a little left. And we have a podcast soon. We're doing 2 podcasts today. I am also gonna be talking to the doula, which I'm excited about.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a call with her. Jeez.
No one knows what a doula is.
It's kind of like a birthing coach. You need someone's presence that's just like very calming and like understanding of what's happening. So she gets it. And I don't think Matt, like we talked about Matt fulfilling that role, but I think he should just be more in like panic, get me things if I need something, hold my hand, catch the baby when it pops out, you know, that kind of stuff.
So I'm still doing my thing where I have breakfast right when I wake up, and all I really have is just like a piece of cheese and a chai tea. I hate chai tea, but I drink it anyway. I don't know why. And now I'm gonna make a bulletproof coffee. Let's do it together. So I got my coffee going, and I like to do coconut oil and ghee. Sometimes I'll do MCT oil, but I think with my wanting to just be more natural, I've used MCT oil less and less because it's quite unnatural. But sometimes I'll use it still. So I just do like a tablespoon of coconut oil and like a tablespoon of ghee. I don't really measure it though.
Jeez.
What are you making?
I got 2 hard-boiled eggs and I got some Comté cheese. 9:17. Where is everyone?
Are you in the right meeting room?
You know I am.
Now it's time for our Monday morning team meeting, and we're working on some huge projects. Tell them what one of them is.
We are?
No, don't.
Oh.
I thought you would just like give them a hint though.
Oh.
Isn't that many people there?
Yummy.
Yeah.
Was that a bad hint?
Physique update? My physique has declined a little bit. Physique update. I really have been slacking in the gym for probably the last 2 or 3 months. And I feel like my physique is gonna continue to slip until, probably for the foreseeable future, until our children are like 5. I'm hoping to build a home gym at some point though, but this is the physique. I feel like I'm probably like 15 on the higher end of my normal range.
Because we got a baby on the way, so we're prioritizing work for sure. Whereas before, I would prioritize the gym and work as equally.
We got some big stuff
God.
we're working on.
I just sat on Julius.
So guys, right now we're coming into the home stretch, not really even the home stretch, but like
Of what?
of 2 colossal projects, bigger than anything we've ever done since starting Keto Connect. We're working on them both simultaneously, and we got a baby on the way. So hopefully,
Which is what's pushing us, I would think, to work so hard.
hopefully in like 2 to 4 months, we'll have an announcement for you, something big. And also, so we're recording 2 podcasts today. And I was just thinking, do you guys listen to Keto podcasts at all? It's basically like the same, handful of people that are just on every single one.
Right.
So I make an effort to try getting guests that aren't just the typical.
Out of the box?
Yeah. So today we're interviewing Zach Fowler. Mm-hmm. He has a survival channel, and I thought it would get a cool perspective on what does a natural human diet look like when you're just left to your own devices trying to survive.
Yeah, he actually won the History Channel show alone.
Yeah.
He survived 87 days out in like Patagonia.
And then we have another one too.
A normie, but like a really impressive one. I guess everyone's is really impressive. Like their journey is healthy. Like
You know what?
His whole thing is health. It's not like, losing weight.
Perfect segue. So I just read this, The Richest Man in Babylon. Rule number 2 to managing wealth, rules of wealth. Don't trust a bricklayer to buy jewels. Essentially, you go to experts to get the information. Mm-hmm. So why not listen to a guy who's lost a ton of weight and is sustainably keeping it off?
He's definitely an expert in that.
If you're trying to do
area.
the same thing,
Yeah.
Don't listen to us, we've never lost weight. That's what we got today. And then I'm going golfing. I'm gonna do 9 holes. So let's say over under 50.
Over.
Okay.
You haven't golfed in like years.
How's it going today, guys? We are here with Will Marshall. One sec, our pets are going crazy. Close to 200 pounds down, and he has some principles that he would like to convey.
Wait right here. I'll be back in the morning.
Okay, guys, we just got off the podcast with Will, who has lost 200 plus pounds, not 200 plus, close to 200 pounds
like
on keto.
195.
Some of his principles for losing all the weight, which I thought would maybe interest you guys.
Yeah.
Basically, his approach is he tracks every single day in MyFitnessPal.
Well, for him, the big things were educating himself. So he watched like all the low carb Denver or like low carb
Down Under.
Down Under videos, speeches from scientists, researchers, changing his mindset. So like not looking at like a donut as like something delicious he has to resist, but more so like that's not going to make me feel good. I don't even want to eat it anyway because it's not a healthy food.
We got a sponsor for today's video. Real Good breakfast sandwiches, and these are new. I'm gonna say they're my personal favorites. So they have two flavors. This one is sausage, egg, and cheddar cheese, and then we don't have a box, but they also have a bacon, egg, and cheddar cheese one. Which one do you like better?
I like the bacon one personally.
Cauliflower Parmesan cheese bun, and then just your standard breakfast sandwich ingredients.
Should we make it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh my God, it's so hot.
I mean, my college life was all about Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches. So if you're like college doing keto, I guess you might not be able to afford these, but they're a good replacement. I don't know how much they are.
Well, I mean, like, there's a lot of kids who got funded through college, like myself.
Yeah.
So I could have afforded these. And then you were on a scholarship.
You got funded? I thought you got student loans.
I got funded by my parents for
Why
college.
do you have so much student loans then?
That was law school.
I'm just absorbing these student loans.
Don't say that. You're also absorbing a baby that I'm carrying. Are we splitting this?
It's good. They could also inject the bun with some kind of maple syrup to make it more like a McGriddle. If you use Keto Connect, you get 10% off too. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to get this camera stabilizer to work today. Right after this scene, you're gonna see some sick shots with the stabilizer.
None of my exes is over the peak. Nobody flexing as much as I be. That's why she text me and tell me she love me. She know that someday I'll be over the sea. Making my money and smoking my weed. I think it's funny. She opened up to me, get comfortable with me. Once I got it coming, I love her, she love me. I know that I'm nothing like someone the family want me to be. If I find a way.
It's really heavy.
Look how stable that is. Basically, you can just do stuff like this.
Cool.
How awesome were those shots? Megan made me these sausages now. I'm gonna have 3 of them. They're spicy. The baby loves the spices.
Mama can't handle them though.
The tip with platinum artist Juice WRLD. Yours truly.
I'm watching Complex Sneaker Shopping, like always. Juice WRLD just spent 42 grand. Materialism.
That's ridiculous.
What do you think about materialism?
That's more than a down payment on people put on their homes. But like he could have bought a car, which would give him a lot more value than like clothes and sneakers that wear out. And he wouldn't even wear that often.
Wanting to be cool and wear like Jordans and cool brands, but also just like, man, they're just throwing their name on a shirt and selling it to me for 3 times the price.
To each their own though. We spend money on food like nobody's business.
Love you. You're our first and only love child. We just got done with a podcast with Zachary Fowler. He's a survivalist. He won alone on the History Channel, $500,000. What I'm gonna do based on this podcast, this is like immediately after, so I might change my mind, is a 3 to 7 day
Patagonia
challenge where I only eat fish, and I actually will buy the whole fish and eat every part of it, like the fillets, make soup out of the bones and stuff.
Yeah, so that's what he did. The head and the bones, he made soup. That's how he survives. But he caught them. But Matt's just going to catch them in the grocery store. So
Yeah.
we're like cutting the survival part out and just more like making it like a intense fish diet challenge. Matt just went to golf. He left. I'm going to go to the gym. I know I'll feel really good afterwards and the sun will still be out. I like to have these a lot. We both do. And then I'm also going to have this guy. So just get some fat and protein in. So I've been doing that a lot. I like having something right before I go to the gym because I tire out a lot more now that I'm carrying extra weight. The workouts are just harder. And I guess since I'm having a snack and Matt's out having fun, I will give Julius this guy. So I just had a really good leg workout. I decided to come to Walgreens and let's see what they got. Road tripping, just need a quick thing. You're out with the kids or right after the gym, but you have to go somewhere, like you don't have time. This is actually a new bar that I saw, so I grabbed it. Power bar, and you know power bars are really good. We used to eat them quite a bit actually when we go to festivals in San Francisco, but it says new on it. And I looked at the macros, so it's 25 total carb, 13 fiber, 8 sugar alcohols. That's 4 net carbs, and it says it on the front too, so I think it's going for that. It uses erythritol, and it also uses, for the fiber, it uses soluble corn fibers. I'm not sure how this might make you feel, because it is fiber and the sugar alcohols, not just one or the other. But it's an option. It also uses stevia, 5 fat, 20 protein. It's a protein bar, but you know, on the go. The macros on this Power Crunch bar are actually pretty good, I like. So 200 calories, 13 fat, 14 protein, and then 8 total carbs and 1 fiber. So 7 net for this guy, but it is filling from my experience, and it's really tasty, and it's like a wafer. So it's like almost like a Kit Kat texture if you like that. The Robert Irvine's Fit Crunch bars, a lot of people eat those. I see them. It's like 6 net carbs or something like that, but it uses maltitol. I saw not great ingredients. Personally, I would stay away from those. Oh, I saw a no cow cookie. Surprisingly, they don't use IMO or maltitol, so those are good to go. Then there's Halo Top ice cream I saw. $5.99, pricey, but an option. Panino fingers and string cheese, and those are something we'd grab. Definitely the panino fingers if we were traveling or out. And then I also walked down the sugar-free candy area. Remember to just look at ingredients. So all of those sugar-free candies, the Russell Stovers, the Werther's Originals, anything Walgreens branded sugar-free also uses maltitol. Maltitol syrup, we don't eat those either. But again, up to you. You know, if you're gonna consume them, just know that they're higher in carbs than what they'll claim. You can't subtract all of maltitol. Do you wanna go on a walk? How excited are you? Dad just got home and someone's so excited.
What do you guys think of my golf outfit?
He can't control himself. It looks great.
So much good sun exposure out there. That's all I was thinking about.
Yeah, I know. I was out for a while too, and I was like, Matt's just getting it. Did you put on sunscreen?
No.
On camera, you look a little red, but you don't look red in real life.
I think I am probably slightly red. But this shirt is like SPF 50 or something, apparently.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
All right, over under.
I was way over.
Oh, called it.
Like a 61, but I did get a par on the final hole. I'm starving. I have my steak from yesterday, though. What are you making?
I have my burger patties that I prepped.
This is the new thing we always do. All right, dinner time. I haven't found something new that I like this much in a long time. It's Farmhouse Culture sauerkraut, but it's smoked jalapeno flavor. It's so good. I just eat like cups of this every day before dinner. Probably the last 5 to 10 interactions with people that I don't know that well, that I'm just like kind of getting to know.
Like you went golfing with someone.
Like golfing with someone or going out to dinner, something like that. No one cares about me. Like, I just let them talk the entire time, and they're happy to just talk about themselves forever. And I'll like ask questions. I'll be like, oh, what does your son do? And it's just like, they don't care about what I do at all, or like anything about me.
They don't ask, questions.
They know zero things about me. Is this just what people do now? Maybe I don't interact with enough people, but what's the deal? I don't like it. All right, guys, I'm having my dinner. It's a boring, sad microwave steak. I cooked it yesterday.
And I have meal prep too. I have 2 burger patties, some guac, and I cut up some veggies.
Purple carrots.
Yeah, there was like 4 carrots left, so I just grabbed them.
What are those big chunks in the guac?
Onion. After our last vlog, someone gave us the tip, put a slice of onion on top of the avocado or the guacamole and it won't brown. So I did that and it totally browned. So
it doesn't sound like a good tip. Comment below with your sneaky tip you have, like something like that you know works but no one else knows. Like,
or that you know doesn't work, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Mega's tip is to put your cheese in parchment paper instead of like a Ziploc bag or something.
Matt's tip is to overcook anything so that when you microwave it, it just dies even more.
Mega's tip is never to use seasoning then.
Matt's tip is he's very competitive and he always has to one-up me.
We're watching a show. It's called, what is it called? All American. Pretty good so far. We're only like 10 minutes into it. I'm having some berries. Blackberries and a few blueberries too. After dinner snack.
And this is the bar I got today. And I'm not gonna eat the whole thing right now, but I figured I'd give it a try and let you guys know what I think.
Not as good as a Quest bar.
Oh, I like this way better. It has a slightly weird aftertaste.
Very weird.
Matt gives it a 4 out of 10. What would you give a Quest bar? And a Quest bar, he gives 6.5. I guess equally as good if you're out and you want to try this. It's pretty much the same, I would say. Oh, he hit my thigh.
Hey guys, that's it for the video. It's late. We usually don't film this late.
It's almost 10 p.m.
We watched 4 episodes of All American. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not great.
When we started, he was like, this is one of my favorite shows.
No, I was like, I like this kind of show.
And now he's totally out, but like I'm in. I always get in on the bad shows.
I had some snacks after dinner.
I had some popcorn.
I had some chocolate. I had a Zevia soda. I had some beef jerky. What do you guys think about my challenge I want to do? I'm getting hyped for it. Survival diet.
This is gonna start Monday? He's saying 3 to 7.
Between 3 and 7. I guess everyone's just gonna comment and say 7 probably, right? But comment how long I should do it for.
I don't know if you can drink a soup that has a fish head cooked in it.
I don't know either. It's gonna be tough. Okay guys, that's it.
That's it.